Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. Tonight, the AWA is once again in Winnipeg. That's 3 shows in a row in Winnipeg. And we are at the Grant Park High School gym. We are here working in conjunction with the school's athletic department, and we are raising money for the Grant Park High School hockey team. All right, let's see what's going on here. Backstage incidents. David Price, Wolfman Jr., he's doing some karaoke. And the rest, of course, is protege work. Very nice. Lots of proteges, lots of work, helping these young athletes become better. Billy Robinson, who's only a part-timer with us, is working for All Japan Pro Wrestling this evening, and that's just fine with me. Let's give this card a rundown today at the Grant Park High School gym. In the opener, Tommy Jammer is going to face Brian Knobs in singles action. We have a special ladies tag match. Reggie Bennett and Candi Devine will face Madusa, Miceli and Wendi Richter. Killer of the Texas Hangmen is in singles action against DJ Peterson. Pat Tanaka of Bad Company will challenge Steve Regal, Mr. Electricity Steve Regal, for the light heavyweight championship of the world. In the semi-main, Soldat Ustinov is going to face Scott Hall, and we have a big main event as Canada's own Nick Kiniski partners with his tag team partner Kevin Kelly, and they will face Bob Backlund and Sergeant Slaughter. Let's get to booking. Here we go. Jammer versus Knobs in the opener. And I don't think these two have ever met in singles action before. Well, it's not too often that both of them split from their teams. Unless, of course, there's an injury. But it's always fun to do stuff like this. This is what spot shows are for. We're going to leave that one open-ended. And next, we have our big ladies tag match. And we have Bennett and Devine versus Miceli and Richter. And I want to double check to make sure I have that right. And I do. So here is Reggie Bennett. And here's the wily veteran, Candi Devine. And of course, we have Madusa Miceli, who's doing great for us as a babyface. This has been fun. And her tag team partner tonight is Wendi Richter. That's some star power on the women's side here. We're going to leave this one open-ended also. Next, Killer versus DJ Peterson. This one also goes 14 minutes. And usually when you split a tag team, it's to put the other guy over. Usually. And we're going to do that again in this case. We're going to give DJ Peterson the win here over Killer. Next, Pat Tanaka and Steve Regal. They're going to go 16. And both these men are well qualified to have a technical masterclass match here. And there is Pat Tanaka. And here is Steve Regal. There's the World Light Heavyweight title up for grabs. And of course, Steve Regal is going to defend his championship, and this one's going to be a technical masterclass. This should be a decent match, everybody. Should get a decent score off that one. Next, Soldat Ustinov versus Scott Hall. That one, of course, is going 18 minutes. Soldat Ustinov is a big, scary dude. And so is Scott Hall. Especially in this time period. Scott Hall was as big as a house. Of course, Scott Hall, perennial contender of the Heavyweight Championship of the World, is going to get the win here. And of course, in our main event, we are going to add Kiniski and Kelly. Kelly and Kiniski, I should say. They would not become a tag team until 1988. Actually, I think they were a tag team in 87. There's Kevin Kelly. There is Slick Nick Kiniski. It's actually a pretty good nickname. They don't need a finisher. We're going to add them. And there they are. So let's go to tag team view. And they are facing the one and only Bob Backlund and Sergeant Slaughter. Yes, I know we're in Canada, and it would be nice for Kiniski to get a win in his home country, but it is not going to happen today. Bobby Backlund's going to go over on this one, everybody. We're going to make this one an epic, and we're going to book it out, and we're at our usual time. Let's go ahead and start the show. All right, Knobs beats Tommy Jammer with a power slam, and they don't click, so we got some red text to doom. That's strange. They've been working in tag matches for a while, doing just fine. Anyway, here's our big ladies match. Madusa Miceli gets the win over Candi Devine with a German suplex. Very nice. No red text to doom for the ladies. Green means go, and that is good to go. And actually, Miceli and Richter showed excellent chemistry. Very good. Next, DJ Peterson gets the win over Killer. Not even Don Carson could help his man cheat. And we only got a 49 here. That's disappointing. Only a 49 with Regal over Tanaka. It's got to be because we're in Winnipeg. Ugh. All right, and only a 72 here for Scott Hall. That's also very disappointing. 81 overall, but I'm sure the holding back business plays a factor, and of course it does. This brings us right into our big main event here, and our big main event only gets us a 78 overall, which again is disappointing. And Backlund gets the win by submitting Nick Kiniski in his home country. And there we go. We got some problems with psychology issues, some holding back, inconsistency, inconspiracy. We're a mess across the board here in this main event. And we only get a 78 overall, which nets us a 74 overall, which is still a really good score for a high school gym spot show. Only 1,200 people present. All right, so this, folks, is going to conclude this spot show. Now we're running a rare Thursday spot show, so 3 spot shows in a row. But after this one, we're rolling out of Canada. We're making our way back home to the United States, and we are going to be in River Falls, Minnesota, north of our final destination, which will be the Twin Cities area. So we head back to the main screen here, and let's see what kind of action we have going. Nothing too serious. Matt Bourne, Kevin Von Erich are going to have a feud. Primetime Wrestling's main event. There it is. Hogan and Steamboat tagging again over Savage and Honky Tonk Man. That would have been good to see. That would have been a good one to see. Nice. It's not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. Champion Carnival, I'm not too interested in seeing. Worldwide Wrestling, Flair over Barry Windham to retain the U.S. Heavyweight title. And of course, why Flair has the U.S. Heavyweight title in 1988 when he's at his peak, I don't know, but that's the way it's been done here. Deep South Wrestling had an event. T-Bolt Patterson over Steve Cox in the main event. Not a bad card for Deep South Wrestling. They got a decent draw here of almost 330. Very nice. All right, that's going to do it for us here, folks, for this spot show. We'll be back in action again tomorrow. Remember, we're back home in Minnesota. We'll be doing another spot show. Please, if you like what we got going here, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share this video with your friends. Also, if you would like version 8, remember, I'm only playing version 6. Version 8's the real deal. If you want version 8, go to braddrake.net/supermod, and you can find all the instructions to get the mod right then and there. If you are going to braddrake.net, you might as well stop and hit that books button, and you can download my book, Bob, Afghanistan, and Me. You can not only download it, but you can also purchase a paper copy at Amazon.com, but that link will take you right there. There's an electronic version and the paper softcover version. Last but not least, everybody, you can go to facebook.com/groups/1987supermod and join us in conversation about the Supermod. It's a lot of fun. We all discuss our saves and what's going on. And the hot topic right now is the new version 8. Lots and lots of new venues, proper touring schedules. Memphis has been updated. Continental has been updated. Pacific Northwest has been updated. You will be working the real schedules of those promotions. Also, Polynesian Pacific Wrestling has been added. The New Zealand promotion under Steve Ricard has been added. The name escapes me at this moment. Can you save that promotion? They lost their big television deal. Can you be the one to go in there and save it? Also, there are some more independents in there, such as California Championship Wrestling, Pro Wrestling International, lots and lots of new wrestlers, new venues, and new opportunities. Remember, you can get version 8 by going to braddrake.net/supermod. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.